So, the newest version of iOS was revealed by Apple about a month ago, which means sometime in the next few months, your iPhone's going to change. For the better, luckily, as long as you have an iPhone 8 or later. This is iOS 16.
That is Mkbhd, and that's the iOS 16, which will be in the new iPhone 14 series. What do I mean? Well, you see, the iPhone 14 series will have, unlike last year or last 2 years that had the mini, the base, the Pro, and the Pro Max, this year is coming with the base variant, the 14 Pro, the 14 Max, which is in replacement with the mini we have, just bigger, and the 14 Pro Max, which is, the brainer. What are we going to expect when it comes to specifications and pricing? Well, according to TT Technology, the iPhone 14 is going to come with a 6.1-inch Super Retina OLED display, and it's going to come with a 60 or 90 Hz. There are some sources that are saying it's 90 Hz, but we are still not sure. But what I'm thinking is still going to come with a 60 Hz refresh rate screen, and it is going to be 1170 x 2532 pixels. It's going to have 12 megapixel selfie camera with Face ID. It's going to have dual cameras, and I think it's still going to be the diagonal way the iPhone 13 series has, and it's going to come with the A15 Bionic chip, or they might call it, the A16, just for, the marketing strategy. Something like that. It's going to come with a 6 gig RAM, 128 gig, 256 gig, or 512 gigabytes, depending on your configuration. It's going to come with a 3,279 milliamps battery with 25 watts fast charge, so it should last you throughout the day. It is going to come with 5G, Bluetooth 5.2, Wi-Fi 6, and ultra wide band support. It's going to come with the iOS 16, which you just saw the first 23 seconds of today's video. It has explained it all. Now, the starting price of this smartphone is going to come at $899 US. The iPhone 14 Pro. So what should we expect the iPhone 14 Pro to come with? The iPhone 14 Pro is coming with the same 6.1-inch, but this time it's going to be a ProMotion OLED display, which means it's going to have 120 Hz refresh rate screen. It's going to come with 1170 by 2532, which will be 460 pixels per inch, same as the 14, which I just made mention of right now. It's going to come with a 12 megapixel selfie camera with a face identification. But this time around, it's coming with a triple camera. We have the 48 megapixel main wide angle lens, the 12 megapixel ultra wide angle lens, and the 12 megapixel telephoto lens. Now, this is a huge upgrade from Apple, because what we're used to seeing is iPhones with at the highest they always have is 12 megapixels. But this year, we should expect 48 megapixel, which will make crisp photos and better, good-looking videos. Though higher megapixel don't really account to a better, good-looking video profile, as light isn't just coming in each pixels. The iPhone 14 Pro is coming with the A16 Bionic chip. The iPhone 14 Pro is going to come with a 6 gigabytes or 8 gigabytes, which can be configured all the way up to 512 gigabytes and even a terabyte for those crazy people that want a terabyte of internal storage. It's going to come with a 3,240 milliamps battery with 25 watts fast charge. It is going to come with 5G, Bluetooth 5.2, Wi-Fi 6, and it's going to come with ultra wide band support. The starting price of this iPhone 14 is expected to come with a price tag of $1,099 US. The iPhone 14 Max, that is in place of the iPhone 13 mini or the 12 mini as we used to know it as. The iPhone 14 Max is going to come with a 6.7-inch AMOLED display panel, which is going to replace the iPhone 13 mini and, as we know it, the 12 mini. In general, the mini series. We all consumers wanted that mini form factor, but some of us still want that mini power, but in a bigger display, and that's where Apple comes in play, because Apple is releasing the 14 Max, which is going to have a 6.7-inch Retina OLED display. It is going to come with a 60 Hz or 90 Hz refresh rate screen. The pixels is going to be 1284 by 2778. It's going to come with a 12 megapixel selfie camera, which also have Face ID. It's going to come with a notch, probably the same notch on the iPhone 13 series. It's going to come with a dual rear camera, which is a 12 megapixel wide angle lens, which is the main primary lens, and a 12 megapixel ultra wide angle lens. It's going to come with the A15 Bionic chip, which will be published by Apple maybe as the A16 just for marketing strategy. It is going to come with a 6GB and it can be extended up the way to 512GB. It's going to come with a 4,352 milliamp battery with 25-watt fast charge, and it should likely support reverse wireless charge. It's going to come with 5G, Bluetooth 5.2, Wi-Fi 6, and UWB, which is ultra wide band support. It's going to come with iOS 16, and the starting price for the iPhone 14 Max is going to be around $999. Now, for the big brother in the house, the iPhone 14 Pro Max. The iPhone 14 Pro Max is coming with a 6.7-inch ProMotion OLED display. It's going with a 120Hz refresh rate screen, and it's going to have an LTPO system, which means it can go all the way down to 1 Hz if you're not using it, and all the way up to 120 Hz. The pixels is going to be 1284 by 2778, which is going to be like 458 pixels per inch. And it's going to come with a 12 megapixel selfie camera, which also doubles as a face identification. It's going to come with 3 rear cameras. It comes with 48 megapixel wide angle lens, which is going to be the primary, a 12 megapixel ultra wide angle lens, and a 12 megapixel telephoto lens, and it's going to have a LiDAR inside of it. The iPhone 14 Pro Max is going to have A16 Bionic chip. It's going to be faster than the A15 that we have on the 13 series, and we should expect a lot more in the iPhone 14 Pro Max. It's going to come with either 6 or 8 gigabytes of RAM and all the way up to 1 terabyte of internal storage. It's going to come with a 4,352 milliamp battery with 25-watt fast charge and reverse charge. It is going to support 5G, Bluetooth 5.2, and ultra wideband support, also Wi-Fi 6. The iOS 16 is still going to be launched in this series, and it's going to be starting with a price tag of $11.99. That is for the base variant. Now, I would like to just add this thing that may not be in other iPhone 14 videos out there, which is we had the cinematic mode in the iPhone 13 series, but this year there'll be a slight, improvement in that cinematic mode, since many people have some caveats and some, something to say about the cinematic mode on the iPhone 13, even content creators out there that try to use it. Though it is a great step up for Apple, but I think they have 1 or 2 ways they can improve the cinematic mode to better the iPhone users, which might likely come in the iPhone 14 series. So guys, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. I'm currently using one key light right here, another light right here. I don't think it might, improve the video quality, since here is kind of broad, but I try as much as possible to improve my videos one after the other. And that is my sister right here that is videoing me on the second angle, and I'm using 2 different angles to make this crazy shots. So guys, thanks so much. Like, subscribe, share. My name is Mkbhd. This is Boxer Boy Tech. To the next video, thanks for dropping by. God bless. Peace. Bye.